Welcome to GN Resound. This episode is part of the Expert Way concept to improve your sales during the initial visit.
Hi, welcome. Welcome. Please follow me.
Before your customer arrives, make sure the Expert Way promotional materials are ready, together with the instruments, cables, the event of fitting software, and of course the lifestyle questionnaire. By the way, don't discuss the price now.
May I ask how long you've had hearing difficulty?
For the past 3 years.
Have you used any hearing instruments before, or received any treatment for your hearing loss?
No, I haven't.
I see. What is your most difficult or embarrassing listening situation?
I think in a very noisy environment, when many people speak at the same time.
And when she watches TV at home, the volume is just too loud for me.
Are you currently employed?
Yes, I'm a manager in a bank downtown.
Are you married?
Yes, I am married.
How many children do you have?
I have 2 children, a daughter and a son.
I see. Here is a lifestyle questionnaire. Could you spend a couple of minutes to fill it out, please? I'll be back with you shortly.
Okay.
So, how are you doing?
Oh, it's finished.
This looks very good. Before we discuss your case, I would like to measure your hearing loss. Please follow me.
During every checkup, please always remember to inspect both ears. For wax problems, please refer the customer to an ENT hospital unless you have the proper training.
Your ear canals look clean, so we can begin the test now.
To obtain a complete audiogram, you should take measurements at the following frequencies: 125, 250, 500, 1K, 2K, 4K, and 8 kHz respectively.
From this audiogram, I find that you have lost hearing primarily at high frequencies. I'll demonstrate how much your hearing can be improved by using the GN Resound digital technology.
Oh, that's wonderful. We can't wait to try it.
For demonstration purposes, we recommend to use 2 Qantas 780D instruments.
Can you hear well now?
Yes, no problem.
I am now speaking in a whisper. Do you still think it's clear?
But maybe it sounds a little bit too loud for me.
Now, is that better?
Oh, yes.
In fact, the GN Resound hearing instruments can amplify even soft speech while preventing damage to your ears.
That's good.
For instance, if I play a sound, you don't have any problem with this loud sound, do you?
No problem at all.
These digital instruments not only improve your mother's hearing ability, but also maintains her hearing state, which otherwise would continue to deteriorate. Now, try speaking to your mother at a normal level.
Mom, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How did you get to the clinic this morning?
By car.
Oh, that's great.
I am very glad you are both satisfied. Now, I would like to explain the importance of hearing with both ears. Among them, being able to hear better in noisy environments. What you have been using is a top product of GN Resound, which is specifically designed for people like you who want to achieve optimal comfort and feeling. There are a variety of products in the market, but this particular one will certainly bring you the benefits that you deserve.
But I don't like the look of these big hearing aids. They are so unattractive.
Not to worry. These instruments you've been using are for demonstration purposes only. There are a lot of models to choose from, and actually, some are almost invisible. Here we have a behind-the-ear instrument, or BTE, and then we have this completely in canal, or CIC, which is almost invisible.
But it seems to be rather expensive.
Well, there are many reasons why the customer feels reluctant at this stage, but this is probably the most typical one. This is what you should have learned so far. What you still need to learn are perhaps her detailed financial situation, including the financial situations of her family members if possible.
But it seems to be rather expensive.
Perhaps, if you are only considering the price, instead, you should look at this as an investment in your quality of life. Hearing well is a big part of your life, don't you think so?
Yes, but...
Mom, don't keep all your money in the bank. This spending is so worthwhile. I can already see how great this will be for you.
Okay, I see what you mean. And I understand I do need a pair of hearing instruments.
So, we agree that you'll buy 2 Cantus 7 CICs, and we can even have them ready by next Wednesday. Then we will do the actual fitting and also show you how to use and maintain your new instruments. Before you go though, I will take an impression of your ears.
Now we have closed the deal. We hope this general guide has been helpful for you. For more technical and service details, please continue watching this video. Welcome to GN Resound. This episode is part of the Expert Way concept to improve your sales of ReSound Air instruments.
From this audiogram, I find that you have lost hearing primarily at high frequencies. So you definitely need hearing instruments. Your hearing at low frequencies, nonetheless, is not so bad.
When you find the HTL value at 250 Hz is less than or equal to 40 dB, we recommend demonstrating ReSound Air for both ears, because ReSound Air provides occlusion-free hearing with high cosmetic appeal.
What are the appropriate solutions to my mother's hearing loss?
Good question. Usually, hearing professionals would recommend conventional hearing instruments. But the shortcomings of these hearing instruments are that they block the ear canals, often resulting in this annoying talking in the barrel effect, which we call occlusion. Listen to this.
What a terrible sound. My own voice shouldn't sound like that.
You're right. Your voice sounds perfectly normal. This is because your ears are not blocked.
Oh, I see.
Now, listen to the voice again, please.
Oh dear, much better now. Is it possible for me to get this sound quality?
Yes, you can. In fact, this sound demo is actually a recording of the voice with a new GN ReSound instrument.
Oh, what's that?
It is called ReSound Air, which overcomes both occlusion and feedback problems at the same time.
Killing 2 birds with 1 stone, I suppose.
Exactly.
Sounds good. Tell us more.
Sure, I will demonstrate ReSound Air for you in a minute, but first, let me choose the right size of sound tubes for you.
What a tiny tube!
You're right. You will know why they are made so small. Okay, size 1 is perfect for you. Now we will calibrate the system. Your mother will hear a loud sound, but just relax. It will only last around 10 seconds. First, let's try her right ear. Please keep quiet now.
Okay.
Now, can you hear well?
Yes, very clearly.
How about the sound of your own voice?
It's very natural. It's just like the sound you just played.
Very well. How about the sound of my voice?
It's very clear.
I am now speaking in a whisper. Do you still think it is clear?
Yes, but maybe it sounds a little bit too loud for me.
Is that better?
Oh yes, that's good.
These digital hearing instruments not only improve your mother's hearing ability, but also maintain her hearing, which otherwise continues to deteriorate. Now, try to speak to your mother in a normal tone.
Mom, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
How did you get to the clinic this morning?
By car, of course.
That's good.
I am glad you both feel so happy. For your convenience, I would like to explain the 5 benefits of hearing with both ears. Among them, improved hearing in noisy environments. There are a variety of products in the market, but this particular one will certainly bring you the benefits you deserve.
But is ReSound Air easily seen by others?
Not really. Most of our customers say that ReSound Air instruments are less visible than both ITC and CIC models. What do you think? Can you easily see the ReSound Air?
No, almost not. Actually, if I didn't know that, I would not notice them at all.
But this seems to be rather expensive.
Perhaps, if you are only considering the price. Instead, you should look at this as an investment in your quality of life. Hearing well is a big part of your life. Don't you think so?
Yes, but
Mom, don't keep all your money in the bank. This spending is so worthwhile. I can already see how great it will be.
okay, I see what you mean. I really need a pair of these hearing instruments now.
So, we agree that you'll buy 2 ReSound Air instruments. Now let me explain how to use and maintain your new hearing instruments.
Welcome to GN ReSound. This episode explains how you can make easy and effective hearing instrument fittings. This is NOAA, in which Aventa is incorporated. Now please find the client's profile and sessions. For children, remember to include their date of birth. It is also important to specify each client's experience level in order to simplify the whole fitting process. Here we have 3 levels: first-time user, experienced user linear, and experienced user nonlinear. Different cables are used for different hearing instruments. For Canta 780D, place the CS64 flex strip with its metal side upwards. In this case, do not use any battery. For Canta ITE models, place the CS64 flex strip with its metal side downwards. In this case, you do not use a battery at all. For ReSound Air, place the CS63 flex strip with metal side pointing upwards. In this case, do use battery for fitting. For other GN ReSound models, please refer to the Smart Fitting Guide. First, find the selection screen icon on the action bar and click. After that, press the What's Connected icon, which will give you information about the instrument connected. Here you can see its fitting range and the product photo together with its serial number. Now you can enter the fitting screen. To make the instrument online with Aventa, just click the Connect button. Once it is online, every change to the instrument settings you make can be heard by your client. Let's do the DFS calibration now.
So, you will hear a loud sound. But don't worry, it will only last around 10 seconds. Also, it is important for you to keep quiet.
Okay, I understand.
Here we go.
Here we can see the green area, or MSG, which shows the exact range of the usable gain for this particular fitting. The green curve, or G50, represents soft sounds, while the black curve, or G80, represents loud sounds. Gain adjustment is the key operation during fitting. You can adjust the overall gain for Aventa. For example,
Can you hear now?
Yes, very clearly.
I am speaking in a whisper. Is it still clear?
Oh, maybe a little bit too loud.
Is that better?
It's fine.
by clicking any frequency column, you can also adjust the individual gain corresponding to the frequency band. You should always keep the G50 curve under the upper limit of the green area to avoid feedback. There's another way to adjust gains. In this way, you can use a Aventa guide that is text-based, which many dealers find easier.
Can you hear now?
Yes, very clearly.
I am speaking in a whisper. Is it still clear?
Oh, maybe it's a little bit too loud.
Click Comfort, and then select Too Loud from Overall Loudness. Find a proper action, then Apply, and apply to other ear if necessary.
Now, is that better?
Oh, it's fine.
So far, the settings are optimized for the basic environment called Program 1. Aventa offers a wide range of tailor-made programs, which can be selected from this drop-down menu. You can find, for example, Restaurant, Party, Traffic, and so on. When you have finished fine-tuning Program 1, you can apply the changes to other programs by clicking the Auto Relate icon. As the final step of the smart fitting, click the Program Instrument icon to save the settings into the hearing instruments. Also, make sure you save the fitting session in NOAA. Welcome to GN Resound. This episode describes how to make effective adjustments during follow-up visits.
So, you've been using your instruments for 2 weeks now. Is everything okay?
Wait a moment. To make each follow-up visit more efficient, you should find time to review the client's details in NOAA in advance. First, locate your client's last session in NOAA. Then click Fitting icon to enter the fitting screen in Aventa directly. Then make everything online by clicking the Connect button. Now let's return to the conversation.
Now that you have been using your instruments for 2 weeks, is everything okay?
Yes and no. Now I can easily listen to people talking in a quiet environment, but I find conversation in noisy places difficult to follow.
Okay, let's see what we can do.
Assuming you are using the Aventa guide to categorize her complaint, select the Speech Intelligibility tab. Then select Conversation at Large Gatherings. Find out the most appropriate action, and then click Apply. If the client has the same problem on both ears, click Apply to the other ear.
Now, is that better?
Oh, it sounds much clearer now.